Hey YouTube, this is Resume Smart Fan 62. It is Sunday, March the 1st. So happy March. In today's video, I'm here to talk about some tips and tricks for a good day at Dollywood. So, first off, if you're going to go, the best thing to do is get your tickets online. Because if you get to the park and buy them, the line for tickets is going to be long depending on when you go. So that is one major thing to do. Also, depending on when you go as well, I would highly suggest you look out the crowd calendar. I think there's a site called like Q Calendar. And it'll tell you the day that you're going to go and what the anticipated crowd's going to be on that date. Now, first tip is to get to the park as early as you can. The reason for this is because Dollywood can get extremely busy, and it's one of those things where if you want to find a good parking space, you need to get there as early as you can. Now, if you want preferred parking, that is around $50 or so. But all you have to do is, instead of walking across the parking lot, for if you have somebody that's handicapped or whatever, the best thing to do is try to get there as early as you can to get a parking space. They will tell you they will start you in lot C. But especially for very busy days, lot C will get filled very quickly, which then you will start parking in the parking lot, kind of going around that you go by. So you will park right around the sign that faces, I think it's Dolly Parton Boulevard. And then once that is full, you will park in the back closest to the parking tolls. Once all of those are filled up, you will then and preferred is full, they will start parking you over at Splash Country. Once Splash Country is full, a lot of the times they will tell you good luck trying to find a space, or to park over at Patriots Park. Now, Patriots Park is where you can take the trolley. It is $2.50 one way, or $3 for a wristband that can take you to and from Dollywood for $3. If you don't want to drive in the parking lot of Dollywood, I would highly suggest Patriots Park. Now, next thing. With tickets, especially if you're going on a very busy day, you may want to get a fast pass, or whatever Dollywood's calling theirs. You can, I think, get those online. If you do get those at the park, I think because of numbers based off what people buy online, there is only going to be a certain number of them once you get in the park. So if, let's say, 100 people bought them online, they could maybe only have 50. Now, it also depends on which type you want, as well as there are 3 different ones. They have 2 that are just for limited rides and shows. Then they have 1 that is for unlimited shows, unlimited rides, whatever. Now, for everybody who likes to drink a lot of soda or Gatorade or Powerade, or tea, there are places in the park that serve tea as well. You can also find tea in some of the Coca-Cola machines around the park as well. So you can buy a souvenir cup. Now, this is an old souvenir cup from a different park, but you will get the picture with this. The good part about it is if you buy the souvenir cup, I'm not entirely sure if they've changed it this year or not. I will put down below if they have. You can buy two different types. So if you're the type who only wants, let's say, one soda while you're there, you can buy the small cup, get whatever you want in it, and then let's say you want water for the rest of the day. You can put water in those. But if you're the type who wants, let's say, a lot of soda while you're there, or a lot of Gatorade while you're there, or whatever, I would highly suggest a souvenir cup. The cheapest one, I will look at the pricing and put it down below. The cheapest one's going to be around like $16, $17. And that is good for free refills that first day. And then after that, I think it's like $1.99. If you buy the all season, that is more. I think it's around like $25 or $30 maybe. And that is good for all season. Please note, the souvenir cups only are for cold liquids only, no hot liquids. Now, for both, if you want stuff like ices or frozen lemonade or anything like that, that is $1.99. It's either $1.99 or $2.99. So I will do a vlog I will show the pricing for all of that as well. Now, food. Now, the one good thing about Dollywood is they have food selection is for everybody. So if you have people, let's say, who are vegetarians or vegans or people who can't eat gluten, they have stuff around the park for that. One of the best places to get food is from a place called Front Porch Cafe. They have a lot of places in the park that have a lot of vegan-based options, gluten-free options, and so forth. Now, another good place is Aunt Granny's as well. You can look at the menu in the front and determine if that is what you're liking. Now, also, Dollywood throughout the year has a lot of different festivals. So, the first festival when they open up is the I Will Always Love You Festival. That will go through April. It's like April 5th or something like that. And then the next one after that, not long after, is the Flower and Food Festival. Now, the cool thing about the Flower and Food Festival is around the park you will see these gigantic statues. So one is like an overturned umbrella. Another one is like a mother giving a daughter, I can't remember if it's a coat or something like that. Then you'll see different animals that you may would see in the Smoky Mountains, like bears and stuff like that. And a lot of the different foods, or a lot of the different stuff like that. So keep that in mind. And that goes from April 18th through June the 7th. Also, please note in there as well, especially once you get around mid-May, Splash Country, the water park, does open. So keep that in mind when you get confused if they ask you, would you like to go to Dollywood or Dollywood Splash Country? After that is the Smoky Mountain Summer Celebration. And that runs a week later, starting June the 15th through August the 2nd. So the cool thing about this celebration is they make the whole park looks like a roadside attraction in different ways. So they have all these different cool activities you can do. They have and then they have like those roadside signs, and it's a very cool thing to see. The next one after that is the Harvest Festival slash Pumpkin Illuminates. So this is essentially their version of like a Halloween event without saying Halloween. And that goes from September 14th through October 31st. Now, the cool thing about this is that, especially once it gets dark, you can see all of the different statues, all the different pumpkins, and all of that. It looks amazing. Also, please note in there as well, in October, mid-October, the 16th, 23rd, and 30th, you will have Harvey's Boo Bash. Once I get information about that, as far as how much tickets are and stuff like that, I will release it. They did announce for the Harvest Festival this year, they are having a dance party in Wildwood Grove. So if you've ever watched my videos of the dance party slash the fireworks for summer, it's going to be in that area. They showed some recently of the concept art for the costumes for them, so that is cool. And then the last festival of the year is the Christmas in the Smokies. Now, depending on when you go throughout the year, these festivals are great because it brings a variety of things, especially the I Will Always Love You, because everything is pink, and you see these gigantic letters that say I always love you. So you'll see stuff like pink umbrellas and stuff like that. Even the food is represented, so you'll have pink stuff. The flower and food, it has a lot of like spring type foods and stuff like that. The summer one is always cool as well because they will have, a mixture of all these different foods. So you see stuff like, fruits and all this different stuff, as well as carnival type foods and all of that. Now, please note this as well throughout the year as well. There is about a week in early April where Dollywood is going to be open from 9 a.m. in the morning to 11 p.m. at night. It's like that in April, and then it doesn't start up again till October, November, and December. So keep an eye out on those dates. The last thing is have a good time. Dollywood is an amazing park. It has a lot of amazing things to do, amazing shows, amazing food. So if you go, you will have a great time. And it's one of those things where you want to keep going back and back and back for more.